Hola. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on this week's episode. What's going on at these high schools, man?
I'm for real, and your girl is back in the shop. And y'all thought I was gone, didn't you? Don't worry about it. I'm here. I got some shit to talk about. Stay tuned. What up, though?
And let's start the show. ShopTalk NC, where we celebrate everyday life with everyday people.
Just do
I don't
you.
know.
Just do you. Just do you. It don't matter.
Yeah,
I thought she was about that.
Just like that, man. Welcome back to another episode, ShopTalk NC, the North Carolina podcast. What's going on? It's Man 58 South. I'm here with I'm here with some characters. Please introduce yourselves.
Y'all know what it is. It's your girl Lowe in the
No, they don't. You've been gone for like a month.
I know. I miss you guys.
They don't know what it is.
Back. Y'all miss me.
Kept telling y'all I did not get rid of Lowe. She just didn't want to come.
That's a lie. I had a lot of stuff going on, and I told him that before I left, and they tried to act like they didn't know where I was on here, like I abandoned them. Like, don't do me like that.
Lowe was tired from last week when we did the festival, so she stayed home. So we're not gonna sit here and bullshit y'all. Don't let Lowe lie to you.
We was out Friday and Saturday. I couldn't do that.
Well, don't feel bad. I done got married, so I got a whole bunch of other responsibilities now. And this OG. I mean, it's
Introduce yourself. Yeah, you go.
Come on, I ain't gotta introduce myself.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
We started this together.
Right. We got way more subscribers since then.
Y'all don't remember me.
We up to 300, you guys.
Appreciate that. For sure.
Y'all
Appreciate
can't see
that.
me or whatever. You can just call me that guy.
Absolutely. Here for your comment relief.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all have. It's crazy.
How everybody Labor Day been?
Full of no label.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's number one.
How's your weekend though?
I went over there.
Well, explain that, guy.
I didn't do nothing, but I did something. Wasn't a lot, but it was a whole lot.
Right.
I got tired.
Yeah. Say no more. Say no more. Put the money on the nightstand.
Can
you crack if the door, that guy? It's too many of us in here. It's a little hot.
Same amount of people as normal except one.
Well, you know how I am.
Yep.
I'm so glad. And partly because I wasn't here the last time. Because you be trying me. I don't got no damn hot flashes. No, I am. Yeah, he did. You heard him? Like, he always trying to go there with me. Like, God.
So y'all both going through
It ain't like yours.
Y'all both going through
But
the
I
change.
don't have. I'm not going through any
Both
change.
y'all going through the change.
It ain't like women hot flash.
Well, I'm going through some change because I spent a whole bunch of money in a few days. I'm going through a whole bunch of change. So
Cause
I don't
it's
even
your anniversary.
Yeah, it showed enough is.
I ain't got nothing to
So everybody weekend was straight. That's where we started off.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my weekend was okay. Like, I've had a leak in my house, and I just been dealing with that this weekend, for real. And yeah, I mean, it's been kind of cool. I went out the other day, and I went and supported my Aggie Pride nationwide. Just like the GOAT went down, we still the GOAT up in this building. So I have been down on old lady status because sometimes I just sound like I ain't like last weekend and this weekend, baby. I ain't built like that no more. Like, give me a book and recline my chair up. That's where I need.
Mad when I said she going through the change.
I'm not going through the change of that. I'm just like the partying stuff. Like,
That's how it starts.
shut up.
That's how it starts, man. Your engine starts slowing down on you. That thing,
man.
the car on blocks in the damn yard growing grass around.
Ain't shit ain't gonna be on block over
that's-
here. Like,
that's how it starts, man.
You got
That's
me
how it
messed
starts.
up.
All right.
That's how my bicycles be looking.
Bye, that guy. You're not gonna do that to me. Nope.
Buck said he spent
A lot of
spend
money.
money getting his anniversary stuff together. Shout
What
out to
you
y'all.
do?
Speaking of anniversaries, I went down home to celebrate with Antoine and Shamara Jones. Congratulations to y'all. Celebrated 10 years of marriage.
Already.
Ooh.
Had a great time,
Congrats.
over
No
there,
doubt.
man. Thank y'all so much for the invite. What else did I do? Just kicked it with my family on Saturday. Did that all during the day. Then later that night, went and kicked it with them and came back, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Stayed out the way. That seems to be the phrase that damn it pays. Cause Lowe, didn't you go to the game or had to pick somebody up from the game on Friday?
Yes, I did.
So I'm sure y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about, right? So there's a high school football game here in Greensboro on Friday. It was Greensboro Dudley facing Hillside of Durham, and from all accounts and what it said in the news,
Yes, sir.
that shit was WrestleMania, World War III, and Royal Rumble.
Yeah, everybody got it in. As far as everybody checked in with me, yeah, everybody got it in. The parents, the players, the patrons that came, you know what I mean? Like, it got lit.
They couldn't let them babies just play the football.
No.
Well, they said that it now, allegedly, it was about somebody was cheating. But it was 0-53.
What was 0-53?
The score.
Nah.
It was
hell no.
The
No.
score
They
was
stopped it at like 15-8.
15-8. And they stopped it at halftime.
Yeah.
They didn't come back because what happened was the fights kept going so much, the police couldn't control them or contain it. The people were like massive and running over the cops, and it was just getting way out of hand, which fed over into the stands, and then the parents started. So it was like a big distraction on the field. So at that point, it turned into like a little massacre. So they forfeited the game. They stopped it. They had no choice. Like when I went over there, I mean, when I tell you it was so many cops, it was so many kids being displaced, running everywhere, just trying to get away. Like people just running into stuff, people getting hit by stuff. Like it was like legit. Like you can't even go to a high school football game without like thinking, is that okay? Okay. I was talking about the computer. I saw that pop up, and I just wanted to make sure it was still recording before we got any further. Sorry, you guys.
You see the
Okay. Anyways, but it's sad when you can't go to a football game and enjoy it like you used to for not having, like, it was really bad. Like a girl got stabbed. That's really why they cut it off, because they didn't make it public at that time. It was just like, it was bad. I got the call, Auntie, come pick me up now. I'm on the way. I was at Parkland High School. Shout out to the Mustangs. Y'all almost won. I went out there to support no. I went to support Spark and there, and even there.
That's the team that Spark helps coach.
The Spark coaches.
Okay. Shout out to the homie Spark.
Shout out to them. I mean, they really got robbed. Like they went to overtime, and the overtime play, the man dropped the ball, but the refs really was just ready to get out of there, and they wouldn't play the game anymore. So they like touchdown, boom, and ran off the field. And like,
he dropped the ball and they called it.
Yes, like the replay, like he said.
And they didn't fight at that game.
Well, no, I didn't say they didn't fight. No,
mixed. Like,
I didn't say they didn't fight at this game. Now, this whole game, it was really bad. But what I will say, like, I'm talking about, what they did do, they only allowed so many people into the game. And then they didn't allow a lot of people on the home side. Like they did a lot of crowd control. They did not play any of that. So like the crowds, like there was literally like where you're standing, there was a police officer. Where I'm standing, there was a police officer. Where you're at, that's how they had them all around the field in the crowd. So I will say there was no way at Parkland for you to try to throw something and there was not a cop like right beside you. Like
But a fight did break out.
Well, it was more on the field.
Okay, so in other words, there were brawl like at
this was more on the field, and that's
was one-on-one.
Yeah, it was the players that were getting into it, and I will say, parents, you got to watch how you fuel your kid on the sideline. although emotions are high, but if your kid hear you and you yeah, they take that energy onto the field. And there was some plays out there that some of these kids could have really got seriously hurt out here. Like, I know people trying to make it, but we ain't trying to end people's lives out here on the football field. You understand? Like, everybody got a goal. They either trying to make it to the next level or they out there to have fun. And what I seen, nobody was really having fun. Nobody was enjoying the game of football. Like, helmets were being thrown. Parents was running from the stand like, get off my kid, blah, 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 blah. Where I just feel like football's not football anymore. Like, it's just, it's not enjoyable. And this is the second weekend in Dudley that they've had those fights. This is
you told me that. I had no clue.
This
about
is
the
the
first.
second weekend. Like, the first weekend, they did not stop it. But this is the second weekend that they've had to stop fights. At the end of the day, what is going to happen is they're going to shut down people from coming to the games. And what does that mean? That means there's no funding for the school. What does that mean? There's no funding for the football team. There's no funding for the stuff that they need to try to take it to the next level. And then you're going to be upset saying, they don't do stuff for my school because it's black kids. No. Well, then your kids should know how to act and stop this mockery. All on the news is all you hear is about the two schools from Durham, Hillside, and our own Dudley Panthers or had a da-da-da-da. Like, we've got this negative attention around us. Ain't nobody want to fund into that. And then pretty soon what happens? Schools will get shut down. Then y'all gonna have something to say.
Bipolar is a hell of a diagnosis.
What do
you mean by that?
You know how many people I was hollering bipolar, this and that, then you got some who really is out there on the field, in the crowd, and you get something in, it can take something very, very simple to set one of them off. Especially the ones who wouldn't had treatment for it, that really actually had it. Ain't no telling what they get ready to do.
What?
And and believe it or not, you can walk into, say, a Walmart. I bet you everybody in the store, you'll find at least 8 to 10 people that's bipolar real bad. That you don't
So are you saying these fights broke out because people are bipolar?
No.
Oh.
What makes it worse?
It's because bipolar people are there.
Right. And them the ones who gonna turn up the hardest, along with you.
Other people that just...
I'm trying to figure out how you and grandma and you still gangster.
I agree and I don't agree to that because I'm going to be an auntie and I'm going to always be a G, okay? No matter the age of the thing, I'm going to ride for mine. I mean...
This level right here at the games, how them grown folks act.
I'm going to need you talking to your mic there, brother.
How them grown folks act. That right there was very gangster.
I mean, it was to the point, like, my godson and stuff, them were sending me videos, like, trying to get there, right? Just being, like, seeing the videos and people, like, I mean, it just was I sent them, the massive crowds.
Okay, so this is one thing I wanted to touch on, and this is about protecting yourself. Okay, now I heard you say that people were throwing helmets.
Like, so at the Parkland game, the players were throwing like helmets at each other because of frustration, and the referee was waiting too long to call the play over, so they was being like.
So my whole point is, this is about protection. This is not about aggression. If it's an instance like that, I would keep my helmet on.
Sure would.
And
I would keep
somebody?
No. I won't. Just even if I'm not aggressive at all, just protecting myself. Keep your helmet on. See, they're not teaching the right things to these children. This is what I'm saying.
You're speaking just to the Parkland situation.
Well, I mean, they were throwing helmets at the Parkland situation. Yes, sir. I am. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I went to Dudley. I'm a Dudley alumni. I'm not proud of it, but I will tell y'all, if we lose the game.
It was halftime.
I'm talking about when I was in school.
Y'all would fight?
if we lose the game, we gonna win the fight. That's just how it goes. Like, period. Hey, look, I'm a Dudley alumni. Can't nobody tell me nothing about this because I actually went there and I did this. I only played sports for 1 year because I had to get a job because I had responsibilities very early in life.
I'm scared now.
Shut up. So, my whole point is, I mean, we didn't have, all right, this, whatever transpired this past weekend, okay, bro, I was there in 96. The same things was happening then. No one talked about it.
Okay.
Well, this is not, I'm not saying that's a good thing. What I'm saying is that's the difference. See, because when social media came into play, when the things about how different laws have changed and what is acceptable was not acceptable in school and stuff like that, when it comes into play, now he's talking about it.
But
no one said nothing. Nobody said nothing when we was in school. When I was in school,
about fighting and stabbing kids at
no
a football game?
Absolutely not.
No police or nothing came out there?
Yeah, they came, but by the time they got there, everybody was gone. So,
But nobody left in this
that's what
situation.
I'm saying. That's different.
like they were pushing the officers down. And so this is my thing. So we take it. Now, what I will say, Dudley's NIM school, you know how they do a good job about getting the police that look like our kind. That's how I'm going to put that politically.
Okay. But one thing that I just realized is what you just said. They were pushing the police down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, does anybody see anything weird about that scenario other than me?
That's what I'm speaking on. Like, that is like, we talk about, the police always want to do stuff, but like,
don't look over here
like
at me,
the
man. You know what I stand.
No. I'm just asking a
Blue
question
lives
because
matter.
it sounds
Sure,
it sounds
if that's
real,
what you wanna paint me as, then yeah.
real weird that. So you telling me a child gonna push me down? Is that what we just said?
But what I'm saying is, it wasn't just so like they had like two officers. The fights was never 1-on-1. It was like 15 on 25,
Especially that
30
video.
on 25
That video
here,
you
right?
sent me
And
looked
you-
like ants. My G. Like, and
Exactly.
everybody was just swinging hard as hell.
Everybody
like,
was
every
swinging,
damn
and you got
body.
3 cops right there. So it's 75 people against 3 cops. What do you think those 3 cops going to do if they not, you know what I'm saying? They ain't pull out their weapons. They wasn't like macing or shooting nobody. Like, they was trying to contain the fight. So if they over here trying to contain it and
Then one
20
pop
other
up
people
over
over
here.
here come jump, they pushing the police down too. They jumping across the police. It was something so asinine. Like, I cannot believe like that shit. And people are just like, oh, look at me. I smoked the cop. Like, that's what they going on.
Proud
on
of the
social media.
wrong
Proud
shit.
of the
Proud
shit
of the
that they
wrong
doing.
shit.
Like, this is like, I really hope that y'all are not proud of this. And I really hope
It don't matter. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
What you just said, how they were knocking the cop down.
Yeah.
Back when I was in school, a cop get knocked down, he was getting jumped on.
No, this is what I'm
for
saying.
real,
No, what I'm saying. Guess what? Because
That's what the fuck. That's
But guess what? Hold on. So
He was getting the shit beat out of him.
right, but what I'm saying is
then it's a march for the dude that the cop shoot.
People
How to doing
going
retaliation
live,
for that.
They're
But
recording this live. Like, bro, don't think just because you walked away that night, like you ain't gonna have to answer for that.
But that's what they think.
That's what they think, but that's not reality.
Right.
That was a felony, a big one too.
All right, look. You been
But it's so many of them. You can't.
Oh yes, they can. Oh yes, they. Listen,
Yeah.
do y'all realize the face recognition on Facebook? You can't even change your name on Facebook. All right.
That's true.
No, unless they want you to upload a picture of your photo ID. Yeah, that way.
to change your name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Whole facts, big facts.
Or to try to
Like,
change,
you
activate your
can't-
page
bruh,
if you've been
listen.
gone a while.
Oh yeah, mine's
So
deactivated
with
as we
that,
speak.
with somebody going live with their phone, all them people that they record. Now it might take a little bit, But I'm telling you right now, that face recognition on there is the truth, and the police is using it.
But you think,
Period.
Greensboro police are going to be using that to identify all the kids at the.
They show enough is, and they're gonna lock them all up. Watch what I say.
But they mostly
I'll put money
minors.
on it.
They mostly minors.
Nope.
Look,
If you push down the police, bro, that's a big felony, bro. That is assault on a government official. You are going to jail.
Right? Yeah, I hear you.
No,
I hear
you're gonna
you.
have to feel me. What
I
I'm
hear
telling
you.
you,
I
I
hear
ain't telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know.
it's gonna
I
be
hear
All right,
like
good.
this. If everybody running to get away,
Yes,
and
you
an
can't
officer-
differentiate
That's different.
stampede from a damn fight.
You look at the video. You will
No.
be able to tell.
No,
if
no,
you're
hell
running
no.
away from it,
I'll show
or
you
if
the
you're
video.
running towards it.
Cause you can't
That's
tell.
it.
All you know is just a bunch of motherfuckers moving, man.
We'll show you the video.
Yeah, I'm
afterwards.
gonna show you the video.
One direction is one direction. Either you're running away from it or you're running towards it.
But if the police in the
This is
entranceway,
how I know
you're going to
stuff
jail.
Different with the police from when I grew
You're going
up.
to jail.
You remember when I told you I was pouring concrete with all the concrete down,
Uh-huh.
Phillips and Paul? I found police handcuffs,
microphone.
That guy.
GPD, actual nightstick, and you could tell it was real. It was so old, it was bent a little bit. I done found keys that was actually to a police car with his personal keys on it from back then. Found a revolver. I found a revolver. They don't use revolvers no damn more. I'm talking about in there had some big bullets in it.
It's crazy, y'all. But and I do have something to put at the altar. We
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, we was gonna get to it. All that just came from the weekend, right there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it
was an
did.
eventful
It was
weekend.
it was horrible. Like, so we had the Aggie Eagle Classic. So what was really Durham and Dudley was the little Aggie Eagle Classic.
Yeah.
The high school version of the Aggie Eagle Classic. So like, I mean, to be honest, at this point, now I will say Dudley has been fighting. There's been fights. This is what, the second or third one. But every year Durham Hillside comes and they go there. There's fights. At this point, we should treat it like the Aggie Eagle Classic, because remember there used to be a whole lot of drama with the Aggie Eagle
They
Classic.
used to fight at T.
When it was on either one of our campuses, right? When they would come here or we would go there. At this point, if you were going to continue to let them play football, then we need to find a neutral ground somewhere, and you need to put out the money and pay for those games, because a girl got stabbed. Like, she's fighting for her life because she decided to go to a football game at her school.
Oh, she got stabbed like that?
Yes. Like, parents are not letting their kids go to the football games unless they show up with them, or they're just not telling them they can't go at all. Like, and then you got to think about, some of these kids are really dependent upon these scholarships that they get from these sports. That's their way to college.
Quick question. I'm not sure if either one of y'all can answer this for me. Were any players involved in any of this?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Were?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I didn't know about players being
Yeah, 'cause I
involved
knew-
because
I knew
the
it was like
play
in the stands.
the game was going on, so the players were on the field.
Back to the girl who got stabbed. Was that, and I know you probably don't know, I'm trying to figure, did she have beef with somebody, or was that like
She got stabbed.
somebody just
We
don't know.
started something
Yeah,
with
she
somebody?
got stabbed.
She ended up.
We don't know.
I don't know,
Yeah,
like, because
we don't
what's
know.
happening is because like in Parkland, let me tell you, they had to tell me to go back to my car a couple of times. So they got metal detectors, right? And I kept setting the bitch off because I kept forgetting how I travel. And they was like, "Ma'am, we got your keys," and it's still going off. I was like, "Oh, hold on, let me go back to the car real quick." You
High
mind,
shooter if it's
like-
plastic.
Just like, golly, like,
You
shit.
come up in there tactical.
Now, I see, when I travel I'm by myself mostly a lot, and so
Just me. By myself.
just me,
One
you
car.
know, and
One
one car,
pillowcase.
one person,
One pill-
just one mic.
You wanna go
All I need
night-night?
is one mic.
You
one
want to go
mic.
night-night?
So, you know, I gotta be ready for anything, you know, because people see a female and they be like, "Oh, defenseless, she's gonna need help." Run up, get done up if you want to, okay? Like when I left Dudley, I had 7 kids in my car. I went to go pick up my godson, and because I seen kids of people that I knew, and they knew. They like, Auntie, get in the car. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Call your mama and tell them to go to the gas station. That's that
Yeah,
central
yeah,
location.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
they like, where are we going? Sit on top of each other. But we getting the, you know what I'm saying? There's no way I'm leaving you after I done put my eyes on you. I rolled out. The officer was like, ma'am. I said, look, all of these are mine, and I need us to get up out of here safely. He said, continue, ma'am.
I
Because
know
like
that's
they
right.
were in the back, like
I know
nobody had
that's
on
right.
seatbelts. I said, hey, this is mine, and I need us to be safe. He said, go about your way, ma'am. Because
Way to do
they
it.
like, we about to get pulled up. No, fuck, we not
That
today.
same officer, and I'm gonna be back to get another one.
Okay, like if somebody else send me another call, this one right here is coming back through. Like
I know that's
all of
right.
them
I
mine.
know
Like
that's
you know what I'm
right.
saying. You get one
you
call.
The Aggie shuttle.
You Aggie shuttle is on the way.
On
Whoa,
D-Way.
whoa.
On D-Way.
You got a nigga out there holding a piece out like that. You come out.
That's crazy. Now the day before all that happened, I'm driving back from Wilmington. I'm in the work truck or whatever, and I get a phone call telling me down the way back home in the Jacksonville area, it's a high school down there, Northside High School. They said a young man lost his life to a stabbing. This was at 7:01 in the morning.
Yo, it's
It's a lot, man.
I mean, the metal detector's good, but when you get some of these kids that's smart enough, you got plastics out here.
I was about to say ceramic. They got ceramic knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
No, not just ceramic. It could just be a piece of hard plastic that somebody filed down to a point it's gonna do the same
No.
damn damage.
No, what I'm saying
Not
is-
cut is the stab.
What I'm saying is
stab in the right location.
What I'm saying is,
and
like,
that guy, we ain't gonna tell you no more to hold your mic up to your mouth. Okay, thank you.
I gotta hold that close.
Oh,
Like that.
what I was saying was they actually have pocket knives that, like, you know how you open a pocket knife, the part that keeps it from cutting you if you put your hand in your pocket is ceramic. The blade is ceramic, but it's hard like metal.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna set off a metal detector. So
it's just
I'm just thinking about the kids that are like, shit, anything under 13 that were out there at that game. Like, they fucked up now. They fucked up. They had to sit there and watch that shit like, what the hell?
no, they ain't.
What?
Some of them might be, but not
Man,
all
shit,
of them.
man,
No.
kids are still kids. I ain't gonna sit here and
What
believe these kids and shit
about-
like this every day, man.
No.
what about the elementary kids that saw the daddy that got threatened by the daddy they got on the school bus?
Oh Lord, with the blunt behind his ear.
Oh, you talking about?
Good
I think I seen the
night.
still shot that they were whooping his daughter or something like that.
No,
Talking about
they
his
were bullying
daughter.
his daughter.
Talking
Oh,
about they were
bullying
bullying
her,
the daughter,
They
or
was
somebody
bullying
hit
his
his
daughter.
daughter or whatever. But the girl was like, she hit me first. I hit her back. That's what the little girl said. And so he was like, no, put your hands up. But the thing is, he got on the school bus. These were elementary kids.
He didn't talk to the parents. He went and talked to the
He
kids.
talked
He
to the
got on the
kids,
bus.
and he telling the kids,
And showed
something. I'll kick all y'all. I'll kick this mother. Blah, blah, blah. Like he
And-
going at the kids like they adults, and it's like you see like when you said
With a
the
blunt
kids are
behind
traumatized, like the little kids on there, like I want my mom. I need somebody to come get
Well, I
me.
mean, I
You know
blame
what
the bus driver
Like,
for that shit.
Well, see, the bus driver is trying to keep peace because he's trying to hold the man, like trying to push him back off, but he's pushing back on the bus driver like, nah, man, like, leave me, blah, 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 blah. He trying to rough up the bus driver.
I'd
and
have
the
had to
bus
get him. I'd
driver,
have had to
like-
get him off of there.
Keep that
I'd
door
have had to get
closed.
him off of there.
But whoever the little girl is that getting ready to get off, you come to this door. When I open this door, you leave out with your daddy. My man, don't you bring your ass on this bus. Your kid right there. These other
This
children
what
ain't
needs to
yours.
happen so the kids don't go through trauma. Whatever little character out there that's popping with the kids nowadays, I'm gonna have that on. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. Did you see Barney mess? He really beat him. You ain't as traumatized.
Yes, you are.
I don't know, huh?
You are. I would be traumatized even more. Like Barney beat his ass. Like, did you
Now
say?
you can't watch
I
that
thought
cartoon.
Barney
Like,
was. I love you. You love
It's gotta
me.
be one of the
Like
action adventure little one.
the Power Rangers or
It
something.
could be
Like
one of them. Diego, who the hell ever.
What should have transpired was that man was totally wrong for that. Now I understand being,
upset.
about, your child getting bullied or whatever, okay,
Address the
but
parents.
you talk to the parents. Don't you
The
ever
adults.
address it? How is an adult gonna talk to a child like they're an adult? They're not
It
even
was-
gonna process. Most adults can't even process adult conversations. So how is a child going to process an adult conversation? Now, had that been one of my youngest, then see, look, let me tell you something.
It would have went a totally different
Nah,
way.
man, look, yeah, totally different way.
Bus driver.
You know, like,
driver.
yeah, and then the
Totally.
bus driver too. Like,
But
no,
you gotta
shouldn't have let-
understand there's
once
so
he-
much pressure. I think the guy might have been forceful to come onto the bus. Like there were like a lot of people at the bus stop, you know, when he let those people off. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if he could have contained or controlled as much as he tried.
I thought it was the AM when he got on the bus.
I think
was after school.
It was
I
after
thought-
school,
okay,
so
I'm
they were
sorry.
doing
I
the
thought it was
drop
the
off. So
AM,
he
so
had
it's
to
the
like
PM.
literally take the kids back to the school, and then like parents are trying to figure out. But I'm gonna tell you this way: don't try any of my people, okay? Because I got a couple of them that about that life like they auntie. And you just said the stuff that they said to them, they would have been like, let
Quit
me off
hitting the table.
Sorry. They'd have been like, let me off the bus. You know what I'm saying? Or they would have found their way off the bus. You get what I'm saying?
This is all. This is the shit that we champion.
But
They
I
should have beat him up at the next PTA meeting.
PTA, no, like the
Undercover.
parents. I'm trying to tell you, my kid would have been like, Mom, such and such got on the bus and said, all right, get in the car. We going to the house. Because there's no way you feel like you can talk to my child that way and get away with it and it's be okay. I need to speak to you, the mama, and everybody else. You want to have it this way? Let's get it.
What's the ultimate result out of this shit that y'all talking about?
Basically,
Like he should have been locked up. The police should have been called right then,
I don't
and
know
he should have
how-
been locked
how I
up
would've did it.
for
You're right.
abusing those kids.
I'd have called the police. And
Immediately.
while the police there, right in the police face, I'd have jumped on him.
Then you get locked up in front of your kid.
Right there, the police looking on me.
I mean, at this point, you're not setting a good example for your kid either way. I get trying to support and be there for your kid, but you went about that the wrong way. You are now showing your child that it is okay to do something like that, and that is not okay.
And that's what's
Like
wrong
you're
with a
putting
lot
that
of them
behavior into your child, and now we're wondering why the behavior is being repetitive. Like, hello.
But to get back, y'all still talking about the get back
hold
too,
on,
though.
Hold on. But what I'm saying is
I'm saying
now,
I'm speaking from a parent aspect. Like if I see that
Get back is get back. But what was you going to say?
What I'm saying for future reference is now what is the requisite for parents approaching the school bus? If you the driver, you're a grown up. You can anticipate a person that is heavy breathing,
Body language.
Yes,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying.
Read the body
so
language.
Now, what is the requisite for a parent approaching the school bus?
Yeah,
now?
you can't step foot on this bottom step.
No, so
you can't do that.
I will step off, and you can talk to me, but you can't get on this bus.
Right. Now that
See what I'm saying?
Because I'm
My
responsible
G?
for all these
No,
kids
yes,
on this bus. man.
every last one of them.
Not just yours that you
so
mad
no,
about.
and then on top of that, what about my life? Because if you really like going that hard, like you don't care about me,
At all.
and I don't care about you. All right. So
that bus doors pull off.
we got this carry conceal and some more things, and you might not wanna, like, cause I'm telling you, if my life is in danger, bro, like I came to work
we gotta do
to
better.
drive kids to school.
Stop hitting the table, man. They can.
Oh, sorry, my bad. To drive kids to school. I didn't come to work for no post office situation. You see what I'm saying?
Neither do the post
so
office
now that's what they got to figure out. What is the next step for parents approaching the school bus if they have an issue?
A parent can't step foot. on
That's
this
what I'm
bus.
saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Make it keep it cool for you.
And then because you got so many other kids, these kids ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
If you have a problem, your child got a problem with one child. What about the rest of these children?
Right. But ain't
See,
had nothing
people
to do with
ain't
none
they
of
not
that.
addressing the right things. Like, what do you even mean? Because see, even if it didn't involve my child, see now when I get up there, we got a whole different problem. Because that's the exact thing I just told y'all. Is exactly what I'm gonna tell them, and I'm telling you now, it ain't gonna go right. It's not, because my child don't deserve that.
Those other kids didn't deserve
That's
it
what I'm
either.
saying. That's the whole point. That's my whole point. Because you got like what on elementary school, baby? What you got 30, 40 kids on there?
And these are like
Something
from
like that?
kindergarten
Yeah, 2, 3
to
to
Some,
a
yeah,
senior
fifth
class.
grade.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's just
bro,
kindergarten
like,
through
what you even
elementary,
talking
like
about?
fifth grade. Like
Man, look, I don't even play like that. You know what I mean?
some of these, this is
I'm
first
telling
year
you.
going to school, and you out here yelling and screaming
Yeah.
and cussing in front
Some
of my
of
little
them,
baby.
they shell shocked. Some of them might
Oh!
actually be shell shocked. Like they,
Oh, you traumatized.
some
man.
of
They
some
are.
of them is, but
They
the other ones
that's
is.
why I mentioned it. They showed the video
But the
of the
other ones
little
is on
kids,
TikTok. So
like,
hold on, I gotta keep it hot
screaming,
though.
like, "Oh my god, I need
Right.
my mama so much." And these are the little babies because they don't have cell phones. Like they're not old, or I guess their parents are not giving them cell phones. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
that's the age bracket I'm talking about that be at the games and shit like that. Just out there
like
having a
yeah,
good
there
time,
was
running
babies,
around.
there were kids. I snatched up somebody's baby at Dudley when I was trying to get the kids. I don't know who baby it was.
We here
but
at ShopTalk NC do not condone kidnapping of any
I
kind.
wasn't
Absolutely
was not kidnapping, but the baby was close to a fight that was breaking out, and I didn't see the parents. I just got the baby to move them to a safer location.
Okay, cool.
And then then the parent was like, "Thank you so much." Yeah, I got you. But what
Bet,
I'm saying
bet,
is, I'm not gonna watch somebody's kid get trampled or mess up, like not in front of me. I don't care. Like that's not getting to go down because the older kids were not even being concerned about who was there or if it was a little child. You know, the little baby. I think they just got lost. I don't know how they got away from
Just
the parent,
separated,
but
yeah, I understand.
amongst the crowd, they got separated and they were just standing there hysterically crying, like, ah! I was like, "Come on, let's go over here."
Yeah, but
Like,
that's not cool, man.
it's
like,
just not. It's not. Okay.
Like, look, man, you know, everybody interpretation of street life is different. Now, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got,
That's
I mean,
fucked
for,
up. We
is.
talking about a high school football game. That is fucked up.
Hey,
They
but
gotta go to
look,
that.
all right. So, but guess what though? All that stuff that transpired. Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you about what I was saying about social media and when you go live, that face recognition, all of it. All right. So, guess what? Everybody is about to tell on everybody. Nobody want to go to prison. I'm trying to tell y'all some real life, what I know. This is what I know. I lived it. Nobody wants to go to prison.
That's right.
You act like you do, but you don't.
That's right.
You act like you do, homie. You don't want to be in there. You know what I'm saying? When the CO pop that door, homie, let me tell you something. Hey, you gonna get your mind right, or we gonna put some iron in your diet, and that's how we going. You feel me? Nobody wants to really live that life. They want to portray it. They do not want to live it. You don't want to be in there with all them men taking these showers. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's Salisbury. Look, man, look. They made them get butt naked when they got off the bus. You weren't even in the prison building yet. They made you get
But
butt
I
naked
think-
outside, homie.
Why?
I think that
they-
TikTok.
I'm telling. No, this is. All right, look, this is what I'm telling you. Nobody wants to go to prison. I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
y'all.
but TikTok and social media,
All right,
but it portrays it like a lifestyle that you
don't
trying to
wanna
be
go-
want to go, but people don't understand like what you're saying is
That's
the
what I'm
truth.
trying
You know
to
what I'm
tell you,
saying?
homie.
TikTok will have you thinking, "Oh, I can go do 15, 30.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Y'all better listen.
No, you
that
can't.
shit is real
No, you
in the
can't.
field. Like,
He sent one of them down to Caledonia.
With that too.
That's
What I'm talking about. But it's the same thing, Max.
I bet you
Like-
straighten up. Matter of fact, when you get out, you're starting to become a preacher.
Some of them become preachers in there. I'm telling you, they'll learn you.
That Caledonia.
Oh,
that
they'll
ain't
learn
no
you.
joke. They rape you like you're a woman.
oh my god,
They'll learn you.
Yeah,
I told you.
this took a turn.
Dark than a motherfucker.
Nah, I mean, let's teach them. Let's teach them.
Shit.
Like, let's teach them. So, I bet you won't get on. I bet you won't get on the school bus and act up no more. I bet you won't.
No.
You think you about that life, but you not.
Last time I talked shit on a school bus, I woke up sore.
Yeah.
But as extreme as this conversation has went, I feel exactly everything y'all saying, man. But it's not. It's too many people. When I say people, it's too many parental figures as a whole who are with the bullshit.
Because they are still children.
There you go. And
They are still
they not sitting here explaining to these kids that this shit y'all doing is detrimental not to just you.
Everybody around you.
Thank you. But the older people are with the bullshit.
Definitely are, because these parents ain't that old though. They still with the shit.
I'm just trying to figure out. It's motherfuckers my age still think they just gangster. Man, you a damn granddaddy. Put some church shoes on and some white socks.
It's shorts.
And people don't wear them shorts no more.
Them jean shorts.
Them cut off Speedos. That's made out of jeans.
Oh Lord.
With that woven belt, motherfucker. With the weaving belt.
You got a corduroy thong.
Gracious. God almighty.
I see some chafing coming on.
God almighty.
It's more than chafing.
Say you had the Billy Oceans on. Say you had the Billy Oceans on. Come here, be quick.
When they old school, they don't want past chafe. It don't chafe. It won't because it's calloused up back there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. OMG.
What's that right there? Shut up.
Damn. Hey man, thoughts and prayers with everybody out there in Jackson, Mississippi, man. I got a real life water crisis. They tell y'all can't drink the water. They tell you if you wash off in it, make sure your mouth closed. And they just they all giving away cases of bottled water to the people. That water fucked up, man.
Like Flint, Michigan's, their water still messed up.
Like Flint,
So now
180,000 people. Not like Camp Lejeune. Way worse than that. Because Camp Lejeune is doing some like mesothelioma shit. Like if it happened to you back in the 80s. Yeah, but if it happened to you back in the 80s, they telling you now in Camp Lejeune,
this
you
is
can
now.
file some
Like their
paperwork.
water is not safe.
This is happening now.
You get it now, tomorrow you got cancer.
No, tomorrow you probably gone.
Oh.
Or your skin is burning and itchy and deteriorating.
Did they say what was in it?
Everything.
All the levels is just not right. I can't.
Like some people don't have water, and the water that is coming out is like brown and yellow. And
So don't drink it. They've been on a board water advisory for the longest. Now it's been flooding going on down there like the past week or so.
Yeah.
The pump, the pressure from the pump is fucked up. The pipes are bad.
That's what's got it jacked up. The flooding with the too much of water that can't be treated.
Right. Yeah. So it's
really bad.
fucked up
I mean,
out there,
like, and
They get farm run off.
they getting everything. And there's no way they're gonna be clean because guess what? How long Flint water been
Flint
messed
been
up? Like that one.
what
I
is
didn't
that?
even
That's
mean
like,
to laugh, but
6,
like
7 years.
it's more than
all I
that.
know
More than
is
6, 7 years.
I haven't heard about it getting better yet.
Good Lord.
There's been I haven't
Maybe
heard
10. Is it?
Yeah, like
It's
10 or
10
more years.
Yeah,
Like, are you kidding me?
like
But you know, the population majority there is.
Oh, now everybody leaving there. Like they are moving. Like people ain't even playing.
But there's a lot of poverty there.
It is.
Them people can do something
Fuck,
about
they
it.
sold Detroit was for sale. You talking about Flint, Michigan? What the fuck?
It's create totally different water holding chambers for what's running off.
I mean, that would cost money and make sense, and that would help our black people. So they're not going to do that. It's not gonna
The
help.
process for that,
Not going to do that.
they just don't care. Obviously, because you could have been fixed it. Like, what do you mean?
If Becky and Ashley and Susan and Karen lived there,
Like,
I would
you-
be
You
fixed.
can. There you go.
I mean, you still gotta fix the pipes, regardless of where you
No,
stay.
well,
that
it's
shit
both.
something that gotta
It's
be
both.
maintained.
It's all right. The pipe system.
Are they fixed
and
yet?
It's the quality of the water. They got to fix both.
Oh no, it's
But
not.
like you talking about a process that now it could have probably been fixed by now because you talk about a whole city that you gonna have to redo
That you
Like,
haven't fixed in
and-
over 10 years.
and you have to
Which one we talking about?
Flint.
Quadruple filtrate the water.
So like, think about what Jackson is
then
going to
do
do.
it again. And you see what I'm saying? And they just don't care. Obviously,
The thing about Jackson
They
is
spending
that's
money
the
on other
capital
stuff.
of Mississippi.
you said the what?
That's fucked up. Like the
You said
capital
what?
city. Imagine Raleigh having a fucked up
I
water
mean,
advisory,
you hit the
and
capital.
180,000 people is affected by this shit.
Yeah.
Hit the capital, and you know it's.
Actually,
What is
that right there? That's getting ready to get into the corps, Marine Corps. that's probably going to trickle down there if it's something that big.
Well, the National Guard is already out there. That's who's handing out water and shit.
Yeah, they but I mean, still, like, it's a process.
I mean, they
like,
did that
people
in
gotta
Flint,
understand,
too.
Like, it's a process.
The National
that's not
Guard
no
went, the
quick fix.
Army went. I mean, they had the president walking the streets like,
I mean, the president can't fix water. I mean, I don't really.
I mean, I know, but I mean, they bring attention to stuff like that. Like, nothing gets done.
I don't know. I live in North Carolina. So far, so good. Like I said, just thoughts and prayers to the folks out there, because there got to be some shit, because it's been a heat wave like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and no water. Good, Google it, move it.
Yeah, and then like the line,
Y'all
they
stink.
talk to they talk. No, you can still wash off in it. They just saying you can't ingest.
Hell no!
He
Like the
said-
people are itchy and burning when they
he
wash
said-
off in the thing.
he
People
said
are getting
you
stuff on their skin that look like the monkeypox when they wash off
I ain't
in
seen
it.
none of that.
I
All
seen
know
it. I
is-
read the
all I know
reports.
is what
Like,
they said it was just don't, and you can't don't ingest.
So hold
the
on.
shit.
So
Why-
how
how would
about-
you
all
say
right,
not ingest it, but it goes into your skin and stuff?
Well,
Does
how
that
about,
make sense?
Hold on. How about
But
if
drinking
you,
it and washing
if
your
you-
ass are
if-
two different things.
Hold on,
You
but how
gotta
about
wash
if
your
you
butt
boil it
cold.
first? How about if you boil it first?
Well, yeah, that's what.
They
It's the boil
said-
water advisory.
They said
Okay.
it doesn't help either.
It
That's
doesn't.
all they've been doing is boiling the
I
water.
don't
They
mind.
talk to
Yeah,
these
they've
people
been
every day.
saying the
Oh,
boiling
that
the
ain't water,
water
that's
is not
sewage.
messing up. It's not
They got
helping.
sewage coming
They
out
were
there.
saying that, like,
Lord.
yeah, it's a bad situation in Jackson. Like,
no.
even boiling is
to
not
move.
helping them. Like,
Sell everything. It's time to move.
and like now they were talking about they're about to have a shortage of the the water that's coming in because they've been having like the drive-through water bottle stands. Giving each people so many amount of
Yeah, you can
bottled
only get so
water.
many per car.
Yeah.
So all right. What about like the kiosk they got at Walmart where you get the 5-gallon things filled up? What about
What
that?
a water thing?
Yeah, the big ones that you turn upside down and put in. People go to Walmart and get them for and it's actually really cheap, like really cheap. I mean here, I don't know about there. You know what I'm saying?
I would be smart. You remember the other week when we went to Burlington? Took them tanks off?
Yes, sir. I do remember.
Yeah. I'm riding to the next spot.
I just
Hold up, there you go.
we
He got fresh water.
do not condone any
Well,
of this
yeah.
that's going on right now. None of that we condone. Not at ShopTalk.
Lo, you said you had something you wanted to. As a matter of fact, we ain't even got to leave it at the altar. The show about over. You know what I mean? Buck, you ain't been here in a while, man. Would you have anything you like to leave at the altar?
I hate to use the word alter. What I was about to say.
That's just what we call it.
I know.
What happens at the altar?
Leave it
You
at the
got an
altar.
issue?
Leave
You
it
got
at the altar.
something you want to get off your chest? There you go.
Lay your burdens down.
Hush.
I
Crazy.
need to find somebody who's very honest and like G.P.S.
Somebody picking me up because I done passed out. That's what he putting on the altar.
Yeah, but see, tell him what G.P.S. means.
Tell him.
And it ain't on your phone. You got to come to me if you want it. Or the next that you see. Now, G.P.S. is grandpa sex. Anybody want to indulge in that?
He say looking for somebody honest and down with G.P.S.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it.
And I ain't got arthritis. Back hurt a little bit, but I can get past that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that guy.
That guy.
That guy.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that guy.
Oh, shit.
Everybody just I want everybody to like really level up mentally, man. We need to get it together for our sake and the ones after us. You know what I mean? Just make better decisions, man. Because a lot of stuff that's going on right now, I'm just actually embarrassed that like I can even say that like y'all my people. You feel me? For real. Like nobody in this room, but I'm just saying like I just need everybody to like really get on their game, bro. Because I'm not playing. I'm out, bro. I got so much stuff going on right now. I'm hidden. You hear me? Because I got a lot of things to do and a little bit of time to do it in. So that's what I got to leave it all to him.
Treat life with urgency. I can dig it. I feel like yours is long and drawn out. I'm gonna just get to mine real quick. Lowe ain't look here. It's only been a couple times Lowe ever came into the crib talking about some, hey man, I got something I want to say. Whoa. Hold up. Last time you did that, you almost shot somebody who hit you in the back with the car. Let me go. Just let me go first. Are y'all at the age that we're at? At the age that we're at, have y'all gotten comfortable with people not saying good morning back to you when you say it, or when you hold the door for them not saying thank you?
No. I'm saying something. I said
no.
motherfucking good morning.
Nope.
Hello?
Yep. Nah, look.
Hello?
All right, look.
How you doing?
Funny he said that.
Yes, I say something. If I say something, if I say good morning to you and you walk past, excuse me, you having a bad morning? Good morning to you. I said good morning. You ain't gonna disrespect me and not say some shit back.
People like that. Good morning for people like that. Instead of saying good morning, you look at the look on their face. Fuck you. Now they gonna answer.
Don't point your mic at us, man. Point it at you.
At your mouth.
It's
You know what?
The mouth pointing part.
The mouth pointing part. You know what? That guy. That guy.
That damn guy.
That guy.
Do you have a problem with people saying good morning? Do you have a problem saying good morning and people not saying it back to you?
I don't have a problem anymore, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't have it anymore. I just don't care. I'm only responsible. I'm only responsible for making sure I utilize what I was taught growing up. You know,
True.
I'm responsible for being respectful.
Now I do have a problem with it because let me tell you something. It don't take nothing out your life, day, nothing. If I be like, how you doing? Good morning. What's up? Hold the door for you. Thank you. You're welcome. It don't take nothing out your day for that.
I used to do that. Like if I hold the door and nobody says something, I'd be thank you. You welcome. Like I'd be both. I'd be the thank you and the you welcome up.
Well, you know, but see, that's my problem. See, I'm trying to change my life.
Exactly. That's why I said it don't bother me like that.
Because see, what ends up happening was when it wasn't no correspondence with it, right? Then I started saying very vulgar things.
Nah, I'm past
and
it.
No, because you can't demand respect without giving respect.
That's where I'm at with it.
Right.
I know what I'm doing.
So I'm like, all right. Oh, that's what we doing this morning. Is that what we doing this morning?
You got some people first thing in the morning that you don't want them saying good morning to you, because you know they got that coffee ass mouth from yesterday.
Well, again, that ain't got nothing to do with me on my end. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is good morning to you.
But if you say good morning and that coffee shit hits you, you gonna apologize for even saying good morning.
Nah.
When that coffee,
Somebody look you dead in your face, you say something to them and they don't say nothing back, man. Just it what it is, man.
It take a whole lot of prayer, because in my mind I be wanting to smack the shit out your ass. Like
I can't control the fact that you was just brought up disrespectfully.
Rude ass.
You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with
I feel
it.
what y'all saying, because one time I've done this, was holding the door for somebody that was coming out, and I said good morning, and they had just this hateful ass look. I let it go while they was holding their coffee, drink, whatever the hell they had. Right there.
Right, straight like that.
That's one way
Straight
to do
like
it.
that.
That's one way to do it.
Bye, 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 bye.
But that was that's all. That's what I.
Sound effects. You know, I had to get one in. I had to get one in.
Wrong for doing it.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I mean, you can't control people's thoughts, emotions, feelings, none of that type of shit. I can only control me and what I do. You know what I mean? Well, Lowe, take it away.
I only wanted to put mindsets on the altar. And what I mean by mindsets is...
Have you done this before?
Nope.
Wow.
Mindsets, like, people have different opinions. People have different thoughts. And that's okay. You can agree to hear somebody's out. Like, listen, like, really listen to people, because, like, people really think differently, and that's okay because people are brought up differently. So really listen to what they have to say, not listen to respond. You know, there's a difference. Hear them out. And if you don't agree with it, that's okay. But what they're saying doesn't mean it's wrong because you don't agree to it or you don't understand it. We got to get to a point where we got to embrace that different people are brought up differently and different people have different mindsets. But that doesn't mean that they're better or right or wrong, and start to come together, because we try to embrace what we've been taught. No, this is the right thing to do. But it ain't. That's what you feel is right because that's how you were taught, but this is how they were taught and this is what they feel is right. So if you have an open mind and just like really listen, like you might can learn something or you might can expand something and go to the next level.
Question.
Yeah.
Where do we factor in information in all of this?
What do you mean?
If the information is there, you know it exists, but you still decide to say fuck the information. I'm just going off how I feel.
I'm about to tell you, because I'm sorry, I was about to interject before you. Let me tell you something. Now, this is my problem. Now, I'm sitting there and I'm showing everybody. This is a phone. Okay? We're using this as an example.
Yeah.
This is a phone. This phone works. This phone bill gets paid every month. This is this phone. And it's working perfectly fine.
Phone.
Now, other people tend to believe that they can not pay the bill and the phone's supposed to work fine. Other people are supposed to believe that, you know, if you keep dropping the phone ain't going to break. Things of that nature. What I'm saying is, the reason why I use that as an example is just in my hand.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
But check this out. Now, what you can't do is mistreat the phone or not pay the bill and expect that phone to work.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, long story short, yes, people were taught different. People were brought up different. But the truth is the truth.
Yeah, information.
Regardless. I don't care how you was brought up, how you was taught, or nothing. All right, when you was brought up and they even taught you wrong.
Once you gain the information, you're responsible for it.
You're supposed to switch your thinking.
Yeah,
okay.
You accountable for the
now,
information.
what I'm saying is that how you gonna get mad?
But people do.
Hold on, I want him to finish first. How you gonna get mad at what part though?
How you gonna get mad at any of it? If you was taught wrong, you can't be mad about that. But once you learn the right way, you can't be mad at me because I knew that before you did. And you can't be mad because then you want to turn around, and this is my problem with the whole situation. So now I got to buy you another phone because you ain't smart enough or fast enough to pick up on what you did wrong.
One thing I think,
because that's what happens to me.
Everybody is losing right now. One thing I think is fucking common sense.
Oh yeah, we say that every week. Man.
We
say that every week.
It's not common. So what would she rename it? We should rename it.
Nah, that's the problem.
Sparingly sense.
That's the issue right now.
That's the issue right now. It ain't common.
Everybody keep renaming shit. That's my problem with every fucking body.
Every now and then sense. What would she call it now? Like,
Y'all know
it ain't
I have
common
an
sense because it
example
damn
with
sure ain't
mine,
common.
right?
What's your example? Lowe?
Shout out to the festival, Reese Ray.
What up,
you
though?
know,
Bring them out. Festival.
Bring them out festival. We had a great time. I wasn't here when they talked about it, so I want to give my shout outs. Shout out to the people we interviewed. Shout out Derek J, Terrell from the Dub, from Little Washington.
Right on.
Great, Now, you can't tell me who the best artist that I feel was at the show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So we went way deeper than this was actually meant for.
Like, I'm just saying, when I talk about mindsets, I had somebody, I've never had anybody approach me at a festival. I mean, yeah, I have, but this person was very aggressive and upset because they overheard me and B-Mac's decision when we voted for the winner. And they came up you in this podcast shit, you in this music shit, you should know where your ears messed up. You da was the hottest. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, and I get you have your opinion, and you can voice your opinion, but you can't come to me and voice your opinion aggressively. Or
Where the fuck was I when this was going?
I don't know where you was, because me and B-Mac was over there tripping. We had to skirt and go off. I don't know where you was at. It went down for 2.5 seconds. Me and Mac looked at each other and he was like, all right, player, cool, that's you. And I was like, yeah, that's you. No. And then he tried to come closer to us, and Mac put his arm out, and I was like, what I'm saying is, like, you can be passionate and think about what you want to think, but never come off to a person so aggressive that I felt like I was gonna have to like
do something.
You know what I mean? Like, your mindset and your opinion is your opinion. I can hear you out, but that does not mean I have to agree with it. And we can move on from that. My opinion was one thing, yours is another. And that's okay. Like, we can still agree and still move on in life and be great.
Yeah.
But when you come crazy and
That's
sideways
crazy.
and like, oh, this is what you do, like you at the festival interviewing and you interviewing the wrong people and you talking about, never discredit what we do, because I promise you, we do this and we do it very fucking well.
First
Okay?
and foremost, don't you ever think you can dictate what the fuck we got.
Church and tabernacle.
Security.
Like, don't ever, like, what we do is what we do, and what we say and how we feel is how we say and how we feel. But don't ever think you can approach us and intimidate us to change some shit around, because that shit ain't gonna go down. You
I mean, that's the quickest way to make sure your opinion don't get heard.
quickly, straight out, like blah blah. And
That's
you notice
crazy.
I didn't say who you thought was, because your shit was non-relevant to me. Irrelevant, like motherfucking irrelevant. You understand what I'm telling
Mind you now, I don't know who this person is, because again, I'm just not hearing about this. She waited a whole week to come in here and talk about it.
I did. Because, I mean, I really, like, we had just came from taking some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, oh, let's get back to our plate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I really wish I
Shout
could
out
remember
to,
the name of the chef.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Them damn jerk,
Them jerk chicken wings
and all that
baby.
shit. Pasta
I'm
salad.
telling you, you jerked the hell out of them chicken wings, the macaroni and
Not
cheese,
like that.
and that cabbage.
Man.
I mean, not like that, no, but like that shit was
You jerked the hell out of it.
amazing. So we was ready to get back. You know, we was like,
One
ooh,
time for the what is it, Diamond District?
Diamond District
Lounge.
Lounge.
Yeah, one time.
We was ready to get back, you know, in between interviews, get our little plate. And like, I mean, like, we was walking, and how the person did, he came off like, I guess he was waiting, just stopped us, like, cut us off. We was like, Matt was like, oh. I
So
was like,
obviously his
yeah.
person didn't win.
His person didn't win, but the thing was, like Derek J said, production sets, what do you call them? Performance tapes are very vital.
Oh,
because you get up
performance track without your vocals on it.
without your vocals on it. Like, you get up there and your vocals are playing and we don't hear you in the mic, and all we see is you doing a dance routine. I don't know if you're a dancer or a rapper.
Oh no.
So like,
No,
I didn't like. That was very vital information. Like, if you're gonna put forth the effort and be great.
Right.
And so you can't make me change my mind because you were mediocre. Next time, don't come up mediocre. And that's just that. Like, if I want to hear your music, I can put it on and stream it. If I want to see a performance, I want to see a performance. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
is.
oh, let me shout out It's the Ripper. I can't forget about It's the Ripper out here. You came up in the building, had us litty. So, like, you know, It's the Ripper had a performance track. Terrell from the Dub had a performance track. I mean, they were great. You came up here and had press play. And music started thing.
No. Are you serious? Oh no, he didn't.
No, he did.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
he did. He was doing some type of dance move
He
like
didn't do
that.
that
Yes,
shit.
he was.
Did nobody do that?
Yes, they was.
Oh,
Because
I
we
was
was trying to
about to say,
figure
cuz.
out, like,
Hold
was it a
on.
dance competition or what was going on? I wish Mac was here to validate. Like, yes, it went down.
Oh, Matt gonna put it in the comments.
And then you come and approach us like, y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. First off, don't approach
he
me
thought-
cursing.
hold on.
Like, that's what you don't do. And like, you really glad that you caught just me and Mac on a situation. Like, we was kind of like whatever, because had the third member been there the way you came across the corner, it would have been a different situation.
Yeah, I don't really.
And security.
They're my team,
I think
man.
you was up there
They're my team.
recording.
Must have been.
You
Some
was up there
performances.
recording a performance with the thing, so
Okay.
you was sitting down on the little thing up there, and the wall was between us. So that's what happened.
I'm a little dude, but I'm protected both of my team. These people came
So
with
you-
me. These people gonna leave with me.
Yeah.
I'm old, but I do security.
Ain't nobody studying G.P.S. over there, man. Otis, ain't nobody studying Otis.
Ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
That motherfucker tricky.
Yo,
Already.
hey, look here, man. What
Already.
y'all been watching, man? What y'all been watching?
Porn.
Oh.
All right.
Me and the wife, you know, just at home. We ain't doing
alright.
shit. We not busy. We ain't got shit to do.
I won't be putting up a graphic of that on the like
I'm
I do
gonna
the regular
pull out
stuff.
yeah, that was a.
But appreciate it.
We like that, you know.
That guy.
Hey, how are you?
What you been watching? Anything interesting other than?
No, I don't do porn. I got out of there a long time ago. I tried to suck my own dick and kept falling off the couch. So I just got out of that.
Okay, well.
Damn, Lowe, you found what you've been watching?
Yeah, so I finished up the series Siren that I've been talking about on Hulu.
For sure,
and
for
can
sure.
I just tell y'all, like, let me just elaborate a second, right? I'm really like upset, okay, because my niece got me hooked on this series, right? The last episode played. It's like a cliffhanger. I'm now like, OMG, what's going on? And now I don't even know if they're gonna bring the show back. They're just gonna leave it like that. It's called Siren, and it's off of Hulu, and I am so like, please Hulu, if you hear me, somewhere out there, our subscribers, please tell them to
Man, start a petition like everybody else
go
be doing.
and like play this because I need to know where Ben is at.
Start
I
a
need to
petition,
know,
Lo.
like. You know, I know I got so
Ben
much
is.
stuff
Ben
going
got a
on.
petition.
Like, I
It
didn't
ain't
know
go
where
online, start a
Ben.
petition, you know.
So I've been watching that, and then I watched this movie called Love in the Villa off of Netflix. It was a cute little like romance movie. I just was
That
trying
time
to
of the year,
find,
getting cold,
you
about
know,
to get cold
so
outside.
I was
huh?
trying to watch it, and then I've been trying to watch Homecoming. You know, it's a play off of what's that American? The kids.
Got you.
The high school thing.
All American.
All American. It's a runoff of the Black Girl Homecoming. And it's been pretty interesting. It's given a good storyline. I didn't know it was actually about somebody for real. So
okay.
it's been really good. So that's what I've been like. You know, I've been trying to catch up on this weekend because I'm always like working and doing stuff. But like, I just really wanted to catch up. But shout out Sendai Sensations. You know, I'm always put my plug in there.
There you go. About time.
There you go.
Holla at your girl. We still in business. Follow me on IG, Facebook.
It's always I put it in the description.
Always in the
every
description.
episode.
But hit me up. You know, I gotta holla at your girl. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Well, just hit me up if anybody need anything.
Right on. I've been watching the most hated man on the internet. It's about it's about the guy who created I think the name of the website is Anyone Up or is Anybody Up?
Something
where they
like
put
that.
revenge porn on the site.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
What? So you mean like people that they're mad at? They go and like find them having sex?
Well, so this is the thing. What he was doing is hacking people's shit and getting their pictures. But some people would also post some stuff from people that they didn't fuck with. It's one or two ways you could have posted it. He ended up that man made a lot of damn bread doing that little silly shit there.
He did.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just telling y'all, everybody, your secret's safe with me. If you sent me anything, or we've made any tapes or videos, we are all safe.
Ain't no thing. There ain't no sex involved. It's like nude. It's nude pictures and shit like that. Like so, one of the people.
Everybody's safe, okay?
Something wrong with you.
One of the people was a teacher, and she didn't know her stuff was up there. So somebody called her and told her, and then she ended up losing her job and had to go through shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's.
So y'all gotta be a little
You ain't even had to
smarter.
be, as long as you doing some shit that the superintendent feel like shouldn't
If
be on
you
there.
gonna
and you lose your
send
job and
pictures
shit.
like that, don't put your face, no case.
These people weren't sending these pictures. That's
But
what you don't know. That's what I'm.
But I'm saying like
But
saying
before
if
you
you
jump to
post
that,
in your
before
phone.
you jump to that, these people were saving these. They were taking personal pictures
And saving them in their phone,
and
right?
putting them like in their email and shit, and they shit got hacked.
But that's what I'm saying.
But that's like taking a picture.
Stealing the
That's like taking a picture, putting it in your drawer, and
He was
somebody
stealing
breaking
the
your
pictures.
shit and take that
Yeah.
picture.
That's
See,
right.
I'd be like
I'ma do it
cautious
on
about
purpose.
because
No,
it can go to the
Lord.
cloud, and the cloud can be hacked at any point.
anything electric can, all
right.
that shit
You
can be
gotta
hacked.
watch
Wrong with you,
about
All that shit can be hacked.
stuff like that.
I
It
want
is.
you to
You
hack
get an
me.
actual camera.
That's right.
But yeah, that's really all I was really messing with, man. So what y'all been listening to?
What? Well, a little bit of everything. Actually, well, I be on the trap. You know what I'm saying? So that
Microphone.
that Kevin Gates he did probably like a 6-minute joint on the Super Gremlin beat.
Oh,
With no chorus, but boy, he went in.
I've been listening to Miss Bell.
All right.
My mama talk shit.
Appreciate it.
Oh boy, of course, Money.
Low.
Of course, I'm still listening to Beyonce. I listened to DJ Khaled's God Did that came out.
Oh yeah.
I'm rocking with it. I was trying to find her name. It was a underground artist that came out. She did really good. I'm gonna try to find it. I've been listening to that, and then I've been listening to my own stuff. Like I've been back in the studio. I found a producer, engineer in a studio that I can go and just. It's not a lot of people. It's not a lot of extra stuff.
up.
It's not a tide, so I can really just do what I want to do. And so I went and recorded my guitar music and stuff to it. Send it off to an engineer. That's like, can you put something else with it? Make it happen, and so that's what I've been on.
That's what's up, man. Congrats, getting back in the studio doing your thing.
Already.
Finally.
Getting back to doing what you love. That's what's up.
I keep pushing it off, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop.
This fall weather's bringing out people's creativity, huh?
I be at the house with my guitar. I feel like I invested too much in first buying my guitars, 2 taking lessons. Somebody gonna hear me play this guitar and sing. You understand what I'm talking about? I don't care if I gotta rent out something here in Greensboro, Charlotte, whatever. Y'all gonna hear me when this stuff come together because I didn't invested too much in it. So that's where we at with that.
That's what's up, man. Again, congrats. Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to hear it.
No doubt.
Just 2 singles. Dave East put out a new joint called Gangster. It's pretty dope. Moneybag Yo and Finesse 2 Times got a joint out called Black Visa. And what's so dope about that is they just aired the Big Facts podcast interview with Finesse 2 Times, and they had asked him, is there anybody that you kind of, fell out with that you realized it was your fault? And he said Moneybag Yo. So he explained all that, and then I don't even think it was 48 hours after that. They came back together. Moneybag Yo signed Finesse 2 Times to Bread Gang, and now they back working, and that's what's up. That's how that's supposed to go, man.
That's all right.
That's how that's supposed to go.
I found the person.
See that? Once somebody admits something that's their fault,
Microphone.
admit something that's their fault,
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole game changer with everything that was going on.
Man, people love accountability. You know what I mean? It's accountability that looks nice on folks.
It
you know
looks
what I mean?
great, and it
Everybody
can
don't
get
want to
you
wear
a
it, but
lot
it
further
look,
in
it
life
look nice
than
on
you think
people.
it
Also,
can.
just
nice
like
on
right
people.
now, I know I keep messing up because you be talking to Mike.
Yeah.
I know I do, but it's hard for me when I look down at it.
Just don't look at it.
And it's got their head on like they're out, and it's close to me.
This the first microphone you ever seen?
I don't know. Do you get ready to take it? You're gonna let G.P.S go somewhere he don't need to go. Let's reroute the conversation back to the music. I found my underguard. It was a guy, David Michael Wyatt. I don't know if you've heard. Do you know Toby Nguyen?
In Gwynway, him and his
Yeah.
wife Fat. Yeah.
Yes. So he started off as one of his background singers and has now left and is singing. When I tell you this boy be singing, he did a cover of an Al Green song, and it made it sound better than. It's not
Shit,
too
don't
many
you ever
people.
on this camera
No.
say that boy sounded better than Al Green on Al Green shit.
I just did.
No.
I just did. That's how dope it was. Now, get me wrong. My favorite singer is Marvin Gaye. Second is Al Green. So I'm rooted in the old school. But when I tell you what the sound and clarity and how he did this rendition of the song is equally, you know, some people do remakes and covers, and you'd be like, you should have left that alone. Like, especially everybody that tries to do Whitney Houston. But this, I feel like he's a Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Luther Vandross, like all of the old school people like got together.
Let's just say the man's talented. Let's not
he's
get
like,
away.
no, you need to get carried away with him. He's
carried away.
Amazing. And he's like not discovered. And I'm trying to tell you, he can sing circles around the people that are out right now.
That ain't hard to do.
I
thought you about to say something.
No, I'm talking about like Chris Brown and Usher. Like, boy, I saw something with what's his name, Jaquez, the one that be like, they be talking about him, and he be like, he can sing and he be doing all the extra stuff. Jaquez.
Okay. The one that did LMA covers.
Yeah, boy, he was like, I'm sorry. I just don't find him. I mean, you know, everybody has their own thing. He's not one of my favorite singers. Okay. I just don't think he can sing. But that's
way out your way to say that, huh?
Whatever.
I just promote shit I like. I ain't never talked about shit I don't like. I mean, whatever make you feel good. Bye,
Highway.
This week's North Carolina NC Artist Spotlight. Young man from Burlington, North Carolina, Rashaad the King.
Rashaad the King,
ladies and gentlemen. Check him out. The young man's he's doing a lot of shows right now. He's all over the place. I saw he just had an interview with Miriam on K97.5 out there in Raleigh, the Raleigh-Durham area. So keep doing what you're doing,
I'm
Rashaad
giving you some snaps, Rashaad. I saw him at the Artist Block when we went down there to support BMAC.
He was Yeah,
he was
there.
He was out there. I spoke to him. I've been following you. He just put out a music video. I wish I would have known the name, but he just put out a music video, and it's dope. So go find Rashaad the King. I like his vibe. I like what he does. We met him at the first festival we did.
I love
new music.
Out in Kinston.
Mm-hmm. And he put on a great performance in every show or clip that I've seen. He puts on a great performance, and he's really invested. Looks like he's, on that artist development, like he put in his work, you guys, like he's doing it. So shout out to you, Rashaad the King. Woo woo.
Way to go.
Hey,
we ain't really talk about sports this week because we already mentioned how A&T lost to Central. So but next week though, football season start, like NFL football start. So yeah, we'll definitely have something to talk about.
What's today?
Monday.
I gotta go. I gotta get my my fantasy draft is I gotta get my fantasy.
What a coincidence. You know how normally when we get to the music we almost done.
I just thought about it when I saw the time. I'm like, oh my God, my draft is an hour. I don't even have my selects out so I can get my draft on. And I have to be. If you guys don't know,
you're gonna prolong it.
I am a
very
very fantasy person.
This is the biggest fantasy person I know because she think the Washington Commanders are worth a damn. She lives in nothing but fantasy. So this week's Shop Talk,
go to hell.
NC Beauty of the Week is Brenda Smith Lazama. This young lady was Miss Panama in 2021. She's from Georgia. And I mean, shit, look at these pictures, man. You know damn well why I picked them. Yeah.
Okay, Brenda. Hey, Brenda.
What up, though?
What up, Brenda?
What up, though? Yeah. What up, though? What is it?
Upcoming predictions for the week.
Getting money.
Lowe, what you doing? There's a camera on you.
I mean, sorry. I had to solidify my spot before I got bumped in my league. An hour before they make you confirm your draft spot, and if I hadn't confirmed it, I would have been at the end of the list. So sorry, you guys. Upcoming predictions. I predict that they're probably going to cancel football games or not allow people to go in football games. I predict there's going to be a big meeting about it. And also, homecoming is about to come. That's all.
Homecoming is October 29th.
It's on the way. That's all I can say. I'm planning for it right now.
I'll be out of town. Huh? Y'all have fun for me.
I will. Hey.
Upcoming predictions for the week, homie.
I said
He
get
said
money.
get money.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I
That's
get
all.
money. I get money.
Labor Day is over, so the gas will go down a little bit more.
Yes, come on. Everything's getting ready to go down. Drop.
Nah, food's still gonna be high. And by that I mean the price may look a little, similar to you, but check the packaging. It's less inside the packaging than what is normally.
Facts.
But thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been a great episode. Glad to see some folks we ain't seen in a long time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
As always, man, you can catch us on the YouTube. You can catch us on the Stitcher. You can catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts. It's your man 58 South.
It's your girl CeeLo.
Buck, as always.
Hey, one word.
2 fingers.
3 times.
Peace.
Peace. Cut the check.